in 2021. Ooh, what is that? A shipping label? Why, yes, it is. A very happy one. But let's get our little fancy opening knife and open this package, shall we? Just wanted to point out that this is some hellaciously good weather packaging. That's like folded over there, but that's like 3 layers worth of this double-sided plastic. Dun-dun-dun! Warning! To be used for decoration only. That's not going to happen. Using this item for any other purpose can result in injury or death. Well, that's a pretty dangerous decoration. Keep this bag away from... Bag. That is definitely a cardboard box. Maybe they mean inside. Let's see. Do not use in cribs, pits, oh, thin film. Okay, they're referring to the bag. I thought they meant the item. I was going to say, why would you put this item in a crib, bed, or carriage? Who knows? Okay, so today both my hands are free because, well, I now have a trusty tripod to work with. So we have this bagged... Obviously, it's a sword at this point. Now, don't be fooled. It's not what it appears. And it won't remain what it appears either. It looks like, well, a katana. But it's an inexpensive one. They sell them on Cult of Athena. That's not where I got mine because they were sold out. Has this symbol. I don't know kanji, and I don't know which way that goes. It's weird that that's on the side of the scabbard that you would normally wear towards your body with a katana. Odd. Okay, well, the grip, black and black. This is cheap nylon, clearly. I don't know if you can tell that on camera, but it feels it. And it's rubbery fake Samagawa. Samagawa. That's the southern way. It was at this moment that I definitely knew something was amiss. But I was holding out. It feels very slick, actually. It's not very grippy. That was foolish. The unsheathing. God, let's stiff. Hang on. There we go. Ta-da! Now you notice. There's the kiss of death to all my hopes I had. What's odd about this, if you notice the direction I pulled that in, yes, especially at the tip, we can, kasaki, I guess is the word for tip, isn't it? Look, you can see the fake hamon is on the side where it shouldn't be. Yes, this is a reverse blade katana. The Suba has a plain finish, but I kind of like it, even though it's probably still zinc or whatever, and the habaki had an interesting pattern on it. If you can see that there. It was also that cheap pot metal, but I like the design at least. But mine does have the 440 stainless, which was the first sign I saw. The second sign was no pegs. Third, I took off the butt cap and yikes. Yeah, this is definitely not the one. They're basically in the same price range. The one on Cult of Athena was 54 and this was like 50. So I figured it was the same one because it looked the same. And I should have looked closer. I would have noticed that. But let's take it apart and see if we have anything salvageable. What I thought I was ordering was this. The same one off Cult of Athena made by Tien Ryu. And as you can see, it looks very similar. Even the symbol on the scabbard. Except it has the double pegs and actual habaki and things like this. That this one, the one I ordered, did not. But it looks the same in the picture. And given Tien Ryu is a common lower-end sword company, I didn't think twice about the fact that eBay might actually stock them. It's kind of nice looking. I mean, it's sort of cheap looking at the same time, but I like the pattern on it. It's actually pretty beefy of a tang here. Now, where it welds here, I'm a little iffy on that weld, but given that most of the force will be taken here, not here, this may actually hold up to some light test cutting. I'm not sure I want to bash it into a shield or anything, but... So now to explain what my plan was in buying a reverse stitch katana in the first place. Okay, so eventually we're going to polish out this fake hamon, make it look a little less Japanesey, but here's how the hilt's going to wind up looking. I don't think any of the Lumphesias had collars necessarily, but it looks okay, I think. And then the plain wood handle, got the cap on it. So here it is. The cheap Rumphia, or you could call it a Falx, whichever. This is when I roughly put it together, and then I did a few more things to it, like reinforce the tang with a metal tube and color it. So we'll skip to that now. So I took a metal curtain rod, pounded it into shape, and then pounded it onto the tang. And, well, it's reinforced the tang over that weld. The problem is that I forgot to put the habaki back in place, and I had to cut a slit in the habaki, thread it over the tang, and then glue it into place. But whatever. Like I said, this was a learning experience to figure out how I'm going to do it when I get a better sword that has a reverse blade. So I haven't painted over this kanji on the scabbard yet. It does have the metal tip, or this cheap metal, but the wood in there, you can see it's pretty thick and solid. In fact, it feels harder than the other two katana scabbards I have in terms of dent resistant. I think it looks pretty good. The tip here may not be quite right for what it's supposed to be, but I got that fake hamon off. I took it upon myself to stain the handle a little bit. Hope you're less disappointed in the video than I was in the product, but at least it looks okay. Hilson, and good night, folks.